Have you ever wanted to create embroidery that truly pops off the fabric? Today we're exploring modern cutwork floral embroidery on beautiful silk. First, let's transfer our pattern onto the fabric. I've already fixed my silk fabric tightly into my oval hoop. Now, for the easiest way to transfer even on dark fabrics like this, place your pattern on your small LED light pad, then lay your fabric directly on top. The light shines through, making the pattern clearly visible. Use your heat erasable pen to carefully trace the flower and two leaves onto the fabric. You can download this pattern using the link in the description below. Remember, it's best not to try too complicated a design if you're not yet an expert in hand embroidery. Now let's prepare our thread. I've chosen this lovely light peach color floss. I'm going to remove 2 strands one by one from the skein, so I'll be stitching with 4 strands for a nice prominent look. I've also fixed my hoop onto my hoop stand. This is fantastic for taking clear video, and it makes stitching so much more comfortable and stable. Okay, let's start stitching. For the center petals of our flower, I'm using the twisted chain stitch. Working with silk, especially a tightly woven fabric like this, can be a bit challenging, but the results are absolutely worth it. This stitch creates a beautiful rope-like texture. I'll stitch these twisted chain stitches to fill the shapes of these center petals. Now for the cut work. After stitching the twisted chain for these petals, it's time to carefully cut along the curved lines of these petals. Use really sharp embroidery scissors for this. Once cut, I'm going to glue the raw edges of these curves using a tiny bit of fabric glue. I use a cotton bud to paste the glue precisely onto the edges. Once the glue is dry, we'll reinforce and decorate these cut edges with blanket stitches. For this, I'm using a 2-strand of the same light peach floss, but I've doubled it before threading my needle. This elegant design is perfect for adding a touch of high fashion to your garments. After stitching blanket stitch for each petal, remember to secure your thread discreetly under the fabric at the back. When you move to the next petal, start with a new thread for a clean finish. Continue until all the cut petals have this beautiful blanket stitch edge. Take your time to get a clean, neat cut. Next, for the sepals of the flower, I'm using satin stitches with the same light peach floss. Satin stitch creates a smooth, solid fill. After that, for the stem, I'm using stem stitches with the same thread. This creates a lovely rope-like line. Now let's move to the leaves. For the first leaf, I'm filling it with raised chain stitches. To do this, I first stitch some straight stitches parallel to each other inside the leaf. Then I weave my needle through these straight stitches, creating a raised, textured fill. Watch how I weave over and under to build up that beautiful dimension. I'll repeat this for the second leaf as well. This technique is so unique, elegant, and adds a truly fashionable touch. It's an art you can apply to any kind of garment or clothing. This cutwork technique is perfect for embellishing blouses, dresses, or even creating unique patches for jackets or bags. I hope you enjoyed learning this modern cutwork floral embroidery today. Happy stitching!